We are live. Hello. For anyone that wasn't with us yesterday, do you two want to introduce yourselves?
I'm a Salis.
Hello.
Just kidding. No.
What?
I was like, I'm a Salis. Just kidding. Reverse it.
I like you can switch for a day. I'm Devyn. I am the voice of Ocelis. Dun, dun, dun. Happy to be back again today to see you guys and maybe some new faces today. Super excited, and yesterday was great. Thank you for having me, and lovely to meet some of you in the Zoom calls and see some of you guys again. That was a pleasant surprise, and yeah, I'm excited to be here with on the Yona stage with Bex and Katrina.
Yes, it was so fun being here yesterday. Hey guys, I'm Katrina Salisbury. I am the voice of Yona. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think I sound too much like Yona when I talk regularly, so, but maybe I do, I don't know. So yeah, that's me. I also had a ton of fun yesterday, meeting some new faces, seeing some older faces that I've seen a few times. It's always great to see you guys again and check in, see how you're doing in these crazy times. I'm super excited to play this game we have set up.
Yes. So for people who don't know, what we're going to be doing is, even though we're all speaking English, we have completely different sayings over here. And I'm sure in Canada, you have sayings as well that would completely puzzle us. So I've got a list as well as ones that I use. Wow, that 60 responses, but we're not going to do all 60. But I am going to, oh wow, there's lots of Yorkshire one. That's makes me feel really happy. I am going to say one and then you can decide, and then I'm hoping one of the mods or something, or someone can keep score, because I've only got one phone on me. Who wants to keep score? Luna's Auditor, keep score, or Lib, keep score. One of you, keep score. Let me get back onto this. So.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like regional dialect is crazy.
I'm so bad at this.
Like
yeah.
It's just so weird how so where I am and going to London, when I'm in London, because I'm so used to saying like good morning to people when they're out walking, or like making eye contact on like things, just to be like, you know, the polite like nod. If you make eye contact with someone in London on the tube, they just think you're weird and they will be like, so it's like crazy. So the first word.
Crazy there, because I'd probably be like, hi.
Yeah, right? It's like smiling at everybody.
So the first word is minging.
Minging?
Yeah, minging.
Minging. So we guess what that means.
Yeah, what do you think minging means? Like, these are all slang phrases for things. So minging.
Hanging out.
Mingling? Yeah, like I was mingling.
Nope.
At the party.
Nope. Minging is like, I want to say it started coming out when I was like 8 or so. It means disgusting or gross. So
oh wow,
that's minging. Yeah. Usually use like, I'm really sorry if I offend anyone, but like chavs. They go, oh, that's minging. That's minging, man. You know.
Nice. That's minging. Okay, cool. I'm gonna steal some of these.
Off to a great start.
Yeah.
Yetis. Yetis. That's the next one. And I'm sorry if I'm doing anyone in different regions like things wrong. Yetis.
Yetis.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it's not gonna be something obvious. Yetis.
Yetis. Yeah, I'm like yetis. Use it in a sentence.
Yeah.
Yetis.
Yetis. Yeah. Is it like something exciting? Like
oh really?
That is.
No. It is just here it is.
Oh, see,
that was obvious. Yeah.
Yes. But I was like minging. I went with the obvious, and then like
I'm like,
what I thought was obvious. I'm like, oh, this one must be like far fetched.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll
All
go to my edge of the woods from where I'm from. Well, it's like northern. Is I'm going to go with one way and then the second way. So nithered.
Upset.
Like I'm a bit nithered.
Upset.
Like you could be upset because of this.
Cold.
You get I'm nithered. I'm cold. I'm a little bit nithered. But what does nithering mean? Oh, they're
Which one?
nithering me. Nithering. So you've got nithered, but nithering.
Bothering.
Yeah, making a fuss, getting two in your face, and
Okay, that 1 for 1 then.
That's 1 for 1.
Just 1. Oh
For
my
one.
goodness. Okay.
Let's go to. All right. Wow. I haven't said this phrase in years. In it.
In it. Oh,
In
like,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like in it. Okay.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Usually, like people use minging, use in it.
Tuesday, in it. No, it's not Tuesday though. It's Sunday.
Rockles.
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 If you were to visit here, the West Country, you would be a grockle.
Oh, like a foreigner.
A tourist.
Oh,
I don't know. Does it count? Does foreigner count?
okay. Now I'm losing.
I've also got like a paper list of like my weird northern ones. Right. So this.
Great.
Okay. So 3 words that can mean the same thing. 2 of them are northern and 1 of them's from Derbyshire because my friend when I was like, what are you on about? She was like, yeah, this is what it is. And I'm like, no, it's this. So a ginnel, a snicket and a jitty. They all mean the same thing in different areas.
Ginnel, snicket, giddy.
And jitty. Because I was like, no, a jitty, no, that's a boat. And no, she was like, that's a jetty. But yeah, ginnel, snicket and jitty.
And it is something.
Yeah, they're all the same thing. They're all different words for the same thing.
A car.
No?
Yeah.
You can be walking and you end up going down one.
A hill?
No? An alleyway.
Oh, no.
An alleyway. Usually like
alleyway.
in between like 2 houses and stuff. They can be
Right.
called like so many different things. And
Go down the back snicket. I'm
Yeah.
gonna adopt some of these, and then people here will be like, "What?" And I'll be like, "Yeah."
yeah, I just go, oh, we're going down the snicket. Oh, I'm just taking the ginnel here, and I just get looked with like.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chuffed. You've got to know what chuffed means.
Upset. Like.
No.
Chuffed.
Like you get proper chuffed. Like proper chuffed.
Oh, like intoxicated?
No, happy. Like you're really happy. Like
God.
if some like say you got exam results and you came out with it and I'm proper chuffed for me exam results. I'm chuffed with that. You know? I'm chuffed with the job I've just
Excited and
done.
happy. Oh my God.
Wow. I'm off.
I'm off too. I'm like polar opposite.
Intoxicated. So bad.
I'm proper chuffed.
Doddle.
What?
Doddle.
Oh, like taking a really long time.
I mean, that can be it, but it's a doddle. Oh, that'll be a doddle.
Boring?
No.
Like a flop, like no good.
Easy. Means easy. It'll be a doddle. Oh, it'll be easy. It'll be a doddle.
Oh my God.
A doddle. Okay. Oh my God. These are
Like,
great.
so many good ones on it. I'm just trying to like. Sorry, I'm also working off a Google sheet, and it's very,
Oh,
very.
good. This-
Time. Take your time.
Okay. Tidy. That's tidy. This is from Cardiff. Tidy.
It's not clean, right?
Not meaning clean.
Okay.
You
Like
classic.
cool.
Cool. Like, it's tidy, it's great. So yeah, you get a point there.
Devyn, you got it. You got it.
Adu.
Up to you.
Adu. Adu.
Hello.
Yep. How do you do? Hello. That's in from Derbyshire. Reet.
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 Yeah.
Like right? Right.
No. Well, kind of. Reet just means all right. And if you like walking along and you in Yorkshire and you go, how do? And they'll be like, reet. That's like literally the only word you say and you go away.
Right. How do you read?
Okay. Mafton.
We're ready for our
Mafton.
Mafton. Oh, it's a bit Mafton in here.
hot.
Hot.
Yes. Hot. Like absolutely warm. Oh, I'm really Mafton. Let's go with. Oh, right. I am going to apologise to Wales for this. I went to uni with someone from Wales, and I still couldn't say this word. But let me try and make this bigger so I can actually read it. I've lost it now. There. Kutch. Let me kutch.
Kutch.
Let
Yeah.
me coach.
Let me kutch. Let me.
See?
Yeah, like let me check.
No, it's something we can't do to our friends and family right now.
Hug.
Hug.
Yeah, it's the Welsh word for hug.
Cool. Kutch.
Virtual hug.
Yeah.
Faffing around.
Like, joking?
Messing around.
Joking around?
What have they decided to call it as? Because I just say you're doing everything but, oh, they're just faffing around. They're taking the long route round, you know? They're doing everything
like,
but.
Taking, like, yeah.
Faffing around. I feel like I can use that one.
Yeah, I want to use that.
This one definitely seems apt. Yak or yakking.
Oh, like,
Yeah, talking. Like, so many teachers at school were like, stop your yakking. And we were like, okay.
stop yakking around.
Right. Do you know the definition of chav? Just, oh, they're a chav.
Just of chav
Yeah.
is the like a
Chav. Is it? Wait, it's a thing?
Yeah, it's as this person has put, is chav is someone like uncultured.
Oh, is it like a chad? Like a bro?
No.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Chav,
is it like
so,
dad?
like, chavs usually, like, I've got my hair in a high ponytail, so like this doesn't help like my case. But they usually have like so much makeup on, very, very thick eyebrows, and like tracksuits, and they like the ones going like minging in it.
Or like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. A chav.
Oh, there's like a debate. So okay, so this can be called a batch, a balm, a cake, a batch, a balm, a cake, and a cob. So I mean, and it's the biggest debate you will ever find in the UK.
Is it a large group of friends?
No, it's something you eat.
Oh, a batch, a bomb, a cake.
Muffins?
No,
A pie?
no.
No, I'm just guessing baked goods.
A batch of
Batch, a cake.
a cake.
Like
Not like a dinner. No.
No. So you can use them to, you put your sandwich filling in them.
Bread. No.
But what type of bread? What type of bread?
Croissants.
No.
A dinner, like a dinner bun.
Yeah, a bread roll.
All right.
It's like, I call it a bread roll, but like there's so many, like it's the when you go to uni and everyone comes from all over, Like, that's the first big debate of like your flat is like,
Is it a bath or a... That's hilarious.
Mom.
Geezer, chief, governor.
Somebody older than
Boss.
you.
Authority.
A guy that's pretty cool. So, you know, like the amount of times like you can go in a taxi and you'll be called like, all right, chief. So, yeah. Right. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Nice and easy. Like, bye.
All right. No,
E-buy gum.
E-buy. Sorry.
E-buy gum.
E-buy gum.
Very Yorkshire. E-buy gum.
Oh.
Like, e-buy gum.
Like,
oh my
like,
God.
like, oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. E-buy gum.
I like that. Wow, that's so, like, how does that even... That's good.
Chinwag.
Chinwag.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just have a quick chinwag. Oh, will you stop chinwagging?
Ketchup. No.
Pardon?
I said ketchup, but now I'm thinking.
You're on the right track.
A quick bite? A quick
Meeting?
meeting?
Quick gossip. Like you gossiping.
All right.
So,
Bagsy.
Yeah.
Bagsy?
Bagsy.
Bagsy.
It's called Bagsy, so Bagsy.
Taxi?
No.
I don't know.
I almost put that too. Bagsy. Shoot.
Bagsy.
So if you want something, but someone else, you're raising someone else, if you call Bagsy, then it's yours. Yeah, like shotgun, and yeah, we just go Bagsy. It's also a really weird game of hide and seek where you have to like go from your hiding place to the base, and then it's like Bagsy 1 2 3, I'm in, and like as a kid. So, a pony.
A pony?
Yeah. Apparently, this is one. A pony.
Pony. Like a pony.
It's like a not a party. Maybe. No.
Pony.
A pony.
Like a person? Like a I
Is
don't
it a
know.
thing?
Apparently, it's £25.
Oh, a pony.
A pony.
I've never heard of that before. Like,
Interesting. £5. All right.
apparently so. You've got to know what a brew is. Like
A
a brew. Yeah.
A beer.
No?
It's not a beer?
No.
Beer?
A
A
coffee?
brew. Yeah.
Cup of tea.
Oh my.
Cup of tea. Oh, I'm just going to have a brew.
I love how we're both like beer.
Beer. Yeah, beer. Brew, you know.
I hear
There's
a bit
so
of
much
pint.
beer here.
Like, no matter how much, like, beer you're going to drink, you just go, oh, I'm having a pint. And that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, Minging, what a great start. I'm just catching up to the chat because I can't access this. Okay, I've never heard this one. It's like a northern language lesson. Yeah, 'tis. I've never heard of that myself. Let's have a look. Everyone's laughing. They're enjoying like
Us trying to learn.
Yeah, you're right, Lunas. That's a different word than the one I was saying. So I'm going to go with mithered. So you've had nithered and nithering, but mithered with an M.
Mithered.
Like
Tired?
pointed.
Like they both could be. You could be that after, like, if you're a bit mithered.
Like upset.
Yeah, upset. Upset. So you've got like nithered because you're cold and mithered because you're upset. So they're very like.
I'm nithered and mithered. all at the same time.
We're going into winter. We're all going to be nethered and methered.
Yep. Everyone's like getting confused in the chat. I'm American, so I don't know. I'm French, so I don't know.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
People are like,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
English, and I've got one. Like, you can just cross
Right, that makes
borders,
me
and
feel
people
better.
are like, what's going on? Like, love.
Love?
What's love? Yeah.
Like just like a term of endearment, like, you know, like because like I could say
Love.
that to like my sister or something, or a friend, I guess.
Not just kind of. Can also be mate
Yeah.
in the same sort of thing. So you can say, like whenever I go to a shop and I like buy something, I'm like, oh, thanks, love, no matter who it is. And
Yeah.
you get so many funny, as the further down south you go, the more funny looks you get. And then like, that's when you have to start going, mate, or oh, just thank you.
I like that. Thanks, love. I like that.
Thanks, love.
Let's
Oh,
start
wow, this
with-
channel is going. You northerners all say things weird. I spend most of my time with just being, look, well chuffed in it, is what everyone's saying. I'm really chuffed, properly chuffed.
Yay!
Yay!
We're properly chuffed too.
Yeah.
I think, like, oh, wow, my Discord is now crashing because so many people are, like, doing it.
It's fun.
Come on. How, let's try and define a chav. I know someone got banned from a shop calling a cashier love. I think, like, it's okay because I'm a lass half the time. I know that sounds really bad, but, like,
Yeah.
word for everyone, yeah, love you call. If you forget their name, you're like, oh, love, like, can be.
Thanks, love.
Oh, have a goosey. Let's go out. This is the last one. We'll do, and then we'll go to a Q&A. So if you're going to have a goosey.
A
Fun
party.
time.
No. So when you go to a convention, you have a goosey at the vendors.
Like you buy a lot, like a shopping spree.
No.
Event. You see at the vendors. A meetup, meeting, or no, like a
No.
catch up. No.
Or like if you're window shopping, you just go,
Oh, look.
yeah,
No, like a
just
little-
go for a look. Just go for a look. Oh, I have a little goosey in here. So I hope you enjoyed
I'm
that.
gonna start saying that when I go out all the time because I always do this. I'm just gonna have a good.
I want to. Yeah.
Like-
I want to adopt some of these and use them.
But, like, there's also have a gander as well if you want to stay on like the same sort of
Right.
like, yeah. So I hope it wasn't too like, oh yeah, apparently it's gander in the south, so it's goosey up here, gander in the south.
Goosey in the north, gander in the south. Okay.
I'm going
Know
to
that when I visit.
wait for the cues to be answered. Well, asked, I mean, because you're the ones answering, but I just need to be like, oh, can you open this? Just so we stop people from spamming each chat so we can see the questions. But yes, did you enjoy learning very weird British words?
Super fun.
Definitely gonna adopt
I
them
love-
over here.
Yeah, definitely. I want to use some, and I just love learning. Like, it's just so cool how we speak different around, like all around the world. You
Yeah,
know?
Oh,
like,
definitely.
Same language, even,
Oh,
but different,
great.
different dialects. It's like
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's really fun.
so interesting.
Okay,
And
so
now,
I feel like even probably within Canada, you have like some people like on the East Coast versus West Coast. We even, you know, we sound different. We probably have a few different words for things.
yeah.
yeah. Well, the questions are coming in thick and fast.
right.
So, what does the process of recording for the show involve?
So we get our scripts sent to us before time, so we get to read them and, you know, make some choices about what we're gonna do with our characters. And pre-COVID, we all would meet up at the studio together the same morning, and we'd go up into our little booths, and our engineer Adam, who's the best guy ever, would adjust all our mics, and then we'd we'd record for a few hours, then we got to go home. It's literally the best job in the world. It's so good.
It's super awesome, and it's kind of like a reunion every time.
Yeah.
You get to see everyone, you say hi, you give hugs.
Yeah. Even if it's like a week in between, it's like, hey, you know.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's really nice that we get to have like the director, the producer, and then like usually Nicole is in on the phone call, you know, listening in from LA, and some of the other people as well. And then we all get to be in the room together. So it's kind of nice because we really do make it together. Obviously things are a bit different now, but we're not recording at the moment anyhow. But yeah, that's basically it. We get our script, we go in and we record, and it's always a fun day. Yeah, I always leave happy, and Tabitha always brings cookies.
Cookies or cake or some delicious treat. Every time without fail. So good.
Oh, that sounds really lovely.
Like, I'll just take you one for the road too. You know?
Yeah.
What songs are your favorite in My Little Pony?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. But I think I cherished the first song we did just because it was the first one, and I was like, oh my gosh, we actually have the song in My Little Pony.
Yeah.
So like that first, I think in the second half of part 1, like 802, when we sing that song, and it was the first one that the Young Six got to do. So for me, I just like remember that one so much. But obviously I love the theme song too, just because
the theme song is great.
You know, you can't not love the theme song, and it just brings back all the memories, and everyone knows it, so everyone can sing it. Like even if people who haven't watched the show, they know like the My Little Pony song, you know, from commercials or anything. So it's a very universal song. So yeah, those are my favorites.
Yona didn't get her singing voice until season 9, so I guess she didn't sing originally, which is fine. She learned how to. I just think Fit Right In has great lyrics, and when I was like trying to learn the song, it was so catchy, and I'm just like singing all of Rarity's parts, even though they were not mine, but I just was like, it's so fun, I love it. Brian Holfeld did a great job with the lyrics. It's just good time. But I think the opening theme song too is a great one. It's just, like anytime I watch an episode, it'll be stuck in my head for days, and I'll just be walking around my house singing it. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even if you don't sing the words, you just end up like humming it and be like,
yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And it's like,
so happy.
Right. Amethyst has asked, what's been your favourite part of being part of UK PonyCONLINE?
It's just so cool to do something like all the cons have been so exciting, but it's really nice to do something that's abroad and kind of connect like with other audiences. So for me, it's just so exciting because I wish we were there, and I'm imagining that like we're there.
Yeah, we're on the
trip, like I said, but it's just so nice to like, this is the first UK one that I've had a chance to be part of, and the first one abroad that's out of America. So I love those cons as well, but this is just kind of exciting. It's something new. And we've got our like new original artwork as well that just goes with this, with some new prints, and it just it's just like so much fun to kind of get a chance to talk to people everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's like meeting fans who aren't just from America, and I feel like you guys have also like a different, not different view of the show, but like you're from different cultures, so it's cool to see everyone come together and love the show from everywhere. So it's great to meet you guys. I love the meet and greets. I love meeting like the young little fans, and I had some fans yesterday who their parents surprised them, and it was so cute. I love that, and I just like getting to hear how everybody's doing, especially in times like this. Like, what's up? Anything fun? No? Like, let's hear it. Let's talk. So I like talking with everybody. I guess it's like it's a lonely year, so it's nice to see people.
I'm
Yeah.
just so grateful for technology. Like definitely just helps unite everyone at the moment.
Totally.
Are you surprised by how many slang words Britain has in different terms?
I mean, yes, but I shouldn't be because you guys have been around like the longest. So like Canada, we're still little babies. So we don't have that many slang words.
Yeah. I can't say I'm surprised. I'm just like super fascinated with it. And I find it so interesting and really cool. And like I like that each place kind of has their own like thing. It just kind of represents like the culture of that place. And it's so fascinating. It's like travel and like all that stuff just to me is like just the coolest. So I love like learning, how other people go about their day. And I feel like, I guess we have slang here too, but not to the same degree. Not to the same degree, I don't think.
Poser, eh?
But they're so much fun. I like the slang because like it's really fun. Yeah, it's good.
It's cool to like
I can
learn
play that
it now and
like,
then go put it to use later. That's cool.
Well, leading off on that, there's another question, which is, what is your favourite local expression? So what new word have you got for us?
Ooh.
What do I say? Like,
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I just watched Will Arnett do a bunch of them, and now I'm like blanking on all of them.
I'm trying to think of one that I use often.
I know, there's like a few that I probably do.
Oh, what's like something very Canadian?
Hoser.
Oh gosh.
Hoser.
What?
Hoser?
Hoser.
You know, total hoser, eh?
What? You've got me now.
Yeah.
Toast.
Yeah, eh? Total hoser.
That's super like, East Coast.
That's
like,
super, that's completely East Coast Canada. Like we don't really use that over here. I guess we
you'll notice a big difference with the East and West side of Canada. Like
Canadian slang. Look at this.
She's because
I like. Oh, do you guys know what a toonie is? You know what a toonie?
I only know I forget which one it is. Like it's only because my boyfriend's cousin's Canadian, so when she came over, she like showed me because I really like looking at it. But I forget what denomination it is.
A $2 coin, toonie.
Yeah.
And loonie is a $1 coin. Toonie and loonie.
Yeah, toonies and loonies. Obviously, there's the old A, which gets worked in things. And sometimes you don't think you say it, but then sometimes I do notice, like, it comes out. People naturally.
Every now and then.
Yeah. Or like, right. Hats, toques. A toque. What else? Like, it says there, that's so bad though. Like double. It's like a coffee, a double. So when you order your coffee, you say double, and that just means like 2 creams, 2 sugars. And it's always what people like order at this, it's called Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian franchise place that has like donuts and sandwiches and coffee. But that's a very, I'll just get a double. So if you ask someone if they want a coffee, they'll usually be like, double.
I think we have lost Katrina for a little bit.
Oh no, Katrina, come back. She went to go get a double. Yeah. Or pop instead of soda. So like for a fizzy drink, we say pop.
Oh, we say pop. We say pop over here. Yeah. Like I don't really think we say it's either like. To be fair, we don't really say pop much anymore. It's usually like my mum says it. She's like, I'm just getting some pop, but usually it's like, I'm gonna get a Coke and have a Vimto.
Yeah.
So like we just refer to it by the names. Maybe.
What else do we say? like people will be like, oh yeah, giver, like do something like extra.
Oh.
Like if you were gonna like really do something like a lot, you'd be like, yeah, giver girl or something, like come on, Katrina, come back to us.
I was about to say, I can ask the next question. I can see if there's one. Let's have a. Let's go with this one because where did it go? Where did it go? I've missed it. What projects have you worked on before My Little Pony?
Yeah. I started voiceover like not that, like that would be the newest part of my career. The first kind of big project I worked on was for the Ape remakes. So it was Rise for the Planet of the Apes. I did that just kind of getting out of high school. And that was kind of my first big feature film project, which was a super awesome one. It was such a great experience. And I had been cast as an actor, a motion capture artist. Hey, working with fellow Brit Andy Serkis. If you guys know him, maybe you've heard of him. But that was kind of my first like really big project. And then from doing that, I met stunt people on that set. And that's how I went from being just a dancer and an actor and started to go into stunt work. So that was kind of a big one for my career because it did introduce me to this whole other spectrum. I never really thought about stunts before that. And then another one that was my first big one was a Nickelodeon movie. It was a live action version of Fairly Odd Parents called A Fairly Odd Christmas. And it's super fun. It's a Nickelodeon Christmas movie. It's super awesome. I play Christmas Carol, who is the head elf, of course. And we go on some Christmas adventures. So, hey, in December, check it out. A Fairly Odd Christmas. It's a fun little Christmas movie. And then for voiceover, my first voiceover job was a Barbie movie called Barbie Rockin' Royals. And I actually did meet Mitch there, who was the director on My Little Pony some. And I met Kelly Sheridan, who obviously we know voices on My Little Pony. And she was actually doing Barbie at the time. And that was my first kind of introduction to voiceover, which was a really cool one as well. I played Zia, the rocker girl. I had blue hair and I was kind of cool. So that was like my introduction to voice. Yeah. And then My Little Pony came along, which was super awesome. Poor Yona.
I'm about to say, in the chat, everyone's like, did Yona yak smash computer? Oh, hello. Hello.
Rachel just died randomly.
Our internet went earlier.
Like Wi-Fi hotspots on your phone.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying yak smash computer.
Yak smash internet modem.
Yeah. Like, boom, I'm done with this.
Yeah. I give up.
We can start with another question, which is as the main six is like the second generation element bearers, e.g. sorcery to magic. What would you think your character's element would be?
Like the elements of friendship, or is that
the elements of harmony? So like loyalty, kindness, generosity.
I think they gave them to us, but now I'm forgetting which one, because they gave us in finale. They gave us specific colors, and it was like that kind of represented. I think I want to say, I think Yona's loyalty, but I could be wrong.
I'm like, what? Yeah, but that Yona is very loyal. I feel that's fair. Kindness, laughter, generosity, honesty. I feel like the beauty is like, I feel like everyone is all the elements. which is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
people
do
saying
this.
honesty. Honesty
Yona?
for Yona, yeah. People saying yak best at honesty.
I mean, that is, it was either loyalty or honesty. And I think, but I think Devyn's right. I think it is a bit of all of them. But for Yona, I would say, I think Smolder was honesty.
And I'm like, I feel like
She would be
Ocellus is
the one.
kindness.
Ocellus would be
loyalty.
kindness for sure.
Very loyal at school.
Yeah.
But she's also so kind.
Yeah. Yona speaks her mind. She's not afraid to, you know, say like what she feels, especially because she feels like she shouldn't hold anything back. Like she wants to say what she wants to say. So I think honesty is, I think that would be better than loyalty.
Yeah, I think I'd go with kindness and loyalty for Ocellus. I feel like those are the closest to her character, because she's so loyal and dedicated to doing like school and what's right, and but then she's also just a very sweet, kind, like well-tempered young little changeling. So yeah. But that's the nice thing, is I feel like by the beauty, like I feel like everyone started as maybe one element, but then like after they've taken their journey and developed their relationships at the end, everyone kind of modeled all of them. But definitely you could definitely pin ones to other people more. But it's kind of nice that I feel like everyone
growing up with each other over the
into their elements.
Yeah.
That's such a lovely way of like thinking about it. Like, because you do in friendship, you take like from every element of each other. Let me go through, because I can see the time's already running out, and it's like so what were the lines you would have liked to say on the show but you weren't allowed or weren't written for you?
Well, Ocellus is just so sweet and kind. I think sometimes there's probably moments where she's thinking things and does have an opinion and does want to say something, but was too like shy to say anything. So I think maybe if there were like moments where we could like see the bubble inside her head, that would be really fun to like see like what Ocellus really thinking about this. I think that would have been fun. What would she say exactly? I don't know. I
think I've got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Years in the future, after Yona and Sandbar open their beautiful boutique, Yona goes back to Yakistan. Yona is queen.
Awesome. I like it. Yona is queen.
Yakistan.
Hey! Oh, we're getting it. We're getting.
Again?
I mean, we can hear you.
We can hear you though. We heard that beautiful Yona is queen of Yakistan.
Oh my god, did I disconnect again?
There you go. Now you're back. You're back.
Okay.
Are you able to say that again? Because we wanted to like.
I know. I like said it, and I'm like, everyone's frozen. Oh no. Hey. Yona is queen of Yakistan. Yeah. She becomes the queen. She becomes leader of Yakistan.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I'm just going down. Did you own any MLP toys as kids?
I'm sure I did. Like, but I think like like more like first gen or second gen, like the older looking ponies.
Every time we talk, we're like, you go, no, you go, no, you go. Yeah, no, I think I had like a couple of like just the little pony figurines, like just the tiny little ones that you kind of like move around and play with. But I can't remember now like which ponies they were. I wish I knew, because it'd be so cute to see like what I had as a kid. But but that was it. That was the only, it was just like a couple of the little pony figurines.
Yeah, same. I had a few of the My Little Pony ones. I think they may have been second gen. I don't remember exactly which ones they were. And then I had a bunch of, I can't remember the name now because I was a horse girl growing up. So I also had like the Barbie horses.
Yeah.
Briar, I don't remember the name.
Yeah, Briar? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I had those. Yeah, I had those horses too. I had a bunch of those.
Would you cosplay at a convention, and what would you cosplay as?
Yes,
I have cosplayed before in at PonyCon when I was there, like years and years ago. But I cosplayed as I don't know if anybody's played Left 4 Dead 2. It's an Xbox PS4 game. It's a zombie game. I dressed up as Ellis from one of the guys. He like has like this yellow shirt on. I have his shirt, and then I just wore some overalls, and then I have like a toy display sword and a frying pan. So I walked around with those because that's what you do.
That's awesome. I would love to cosplay, actually. I think it would be so much fun. I don't know who I would do. Like, I mean, being Ocellus would be amazing if I had like cute little wings and like a little, oh my God, that'd be so much fun. Who else? Like,
I'm trying to think of who I'd want to cosplay Yona eventually. That'd be cute.
Like I have to cosplay Ocellus.
If I had if I could put a costume together, I'm very bad at putting I've seen some great cosplays. Like anybody who cosplays is amazing at what they do. I would want to, if I was good at it, I'd want to cosplay Sylvanas Windrunner from World of Warcraft. I think that'd be so cool. Awesome. She looks so sick. Like she's really cool. I mean, she's kind of evil, but she's cool.
I'm like, I'll be Tinkerbell, but that's like Disney, you know? That'd be so much fun.
That's amazing.
Disney. Yeah, I would do Tinkerbell and Ocellus. Those would be my first two choices, I believe. Yeah.
What were some funny moments, like bloopers, you have had over the course of the show?
I feel like I always just kind of go and then go to the back, but some of the other actresses are so fun. Like whenever Tabitha, maybe stumbles over a line, she's like blah, 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 and it's just it's pretty good. Yeah, or even Shannon. Well, Shannon's pretty funny when she stumbles too.
Yeah, totally. It's just funny when I think I said one word and it came out super funny. What was it? I remember. So I was saying I unlocked the door or something with the word unlocked. But then when I went to go say it, I said unlock. And it was funny to me because there's a restaurant here. It's a Chinese restaurant that has this amazing soup. And I always order from there and it's called Unlock. So when I did the episode, it's I unlocked it, and then they're like, I think it's unlocked, UN, not ON. And I'm like, right, I'm thinking about wonton soup. That's all.
That's how changelings
that was kind of a can't speak English anymore moment. So I've had a couple of funny, where I flums on normal words that you say every day, and then suddenly you're saying them weirdly. But other than that, it was fun too when we did the first song, because I think we all sang the chorus together, and that just gave us some giggles the first time we did it, because they're all
I know, you said sometimes you do those everyday words that you say it and you're like, is that actually a word or have I made it? Sock. I always forget that sock's an actual word because it just doesn't sound like. It's oh yeah, socks.
Yeah, I've done that with umbrella. I'm like, what does umbrella really mean?
Yeah, you just question everyday existence, and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
After you got the roles as Yona and Ocellus, were there any occasion for the rest of the show's run that you were asked to do any other characters?
Yeah, I think we've both done a few little what we call incidental characters. So they there's maybe a character that has one line in the episode, and instead of bringing somebody new in, they just get us to change our voices a little bit. So I think I was a changeling in one episode, like I was a little changeling. And then in the finale, I was a pony. And I just yelled a line like, "They're coming." I don't know. This is in the sky.
Yeah, I remember in what episode it was. But again, yeah, it was just like, it's like pony number 2, like
Yeah,
says
that's usually
sort of thing. So just a couple of random ones, which were again, just like other students at the School of Friendship.
Yeah. I had actually forgotten that I voiced one of the ponies in the finale because I was watching the finale and then it passed and I was like, that sounds familiar. Wound and I was like, oh, that's me. Oh my goodness. Like, wow.
That's great.
That was funny. I'd completely forgotten. Wow. Oh, it's raining.
But it's like, this is the last question for this.
Okay.
And it is basically, what story arc would you write for your character?
Story arc.
Ooh.
If you got completely free reign, like for one episode. Actually, yeah, let's go one episode because arcs can go on for ages. One episode.
I know it's a repeat of yesterday, guys, but I'm sold on this episode where I think they take like a big trip. Like they go abroad, the young 6 and the main 5, because it's so hilarious. Like the whole process, like the getting there, and then like what each person wants to do. And I think Ocelis would do like a lot of changeling stuff. I also think that she would really like come out of her shell and she'd be all like leading the class, as Celis would. So I think we would have so much fun. And like, yeah, why not for the first trip we go to the UK? Like the young 6 go to London. I think it'd be so much fun.
Definitely. Definitely.
And it
like,
would be fun to see Ocelis maybe out of her comfort zone, but still kind of with the people she feels comfortable with. And I think we could have a lot of fun little scenes in there.
Totally.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like she'd have the full list made up and planned
totally.
everything with like complete times.
The Tower of London.
And then give all the facts about it as well. So you don't even need to hire a tour guide. But then having Yona go, could you imagine Yona going through airport security?
Yeah.
The barrier goes with her.
Bye. What? I think it would be a super funny episode for Yona. Like if I could write just one little funny off episode, I would say she gets a job in like a china shop. So like, like a bull in a china shop. And she like, it's one of like, I don't even know who's like a very pristine pony, but she's got to keep everything good. And then she probably breaks everything in the store and then has to learn how to make amends. I think that would be a funny little episode.
So good. Yeah.
Like, yeah. That. Be very I think it would be like no headphone users watching that episode.
No.
It's quite funny that like everyone in the chat is talking about if a changeling comes out of their shell, is that their exoskeleton?
I guess it could, yeah. That's funny.
Must be.
Could be. Yeah. And then she hops back in.
Yeah.
Like,
They'd also go, they bring their little pets on the trip as well.
Yes, my Puck-Budgie pet.
The Puck-Budgie feral cat.
So much fun.
I was saying they love how determined you are, Devyn, with this idea that they're going to come to London.
Write it. Yeah, I think it'd be so much fun.
Whole season of the Young 6, just, visiting new places.
Adventuring, that would be so much fun. The adventures of the Young 6.
Yeah.
And then
they're calling us TM it, or whatever. Call Hasbro.
Yeah.
Also, the community, like, maybe even tomorrow morning, there's going to be like someone's going to write a whole story about it, and it's just
of the Young 6.
Or there's going to be some
That was
artwork
a good
tomorrow
show.
as well. Like,
That
I
was
bet
artwork. This artwork with our little pets.
they'll, like, this is what I love from, like, the VA chats, is so many things come out of it, and then the community just goes wild, and then you get...
Yeah. And then they could, like, when they're traveling, they would meet all these other, like, creatures and ponies from different places.
Yes.
This would be so cool.
Oh, definitely.
We've
And,
got
like...
now.
We've got a series. We've got an idea for a series.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm going to have to start winding up, I'm afraid. And
All right.
we've really, really enjoyed having you. Everyone's enjoyed having you in the channel as well. It's got...
I'm sorry,
it's crashed my phone.
computer.
Don't worry about it. Like, for the opening ceremony, our router just went completely out. Like, and I've got me streaming, but also my boyfriend's on the control desk for it all. So it was the whole stream out, not just me. It was the whole stream. And we were like, 4G. So don't worry about it. It's the joys of technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, you need to come to Britain to have to figure out all the slang and test your knowledge.
Exactly. And then, you guys, we could work the slang into this episode.
Yes.
The ponies could be using
at the
slang.
end, we're going to go down a giddy, and then there's going to be, like, something's going to happen there. And then at the end of the episode, we're all going to be properly chuffed, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe Ocellus or Yona get a little bit knackered, or no, nithered? What is
Knackered.
Knackered is a word as well. That
Okay.
means tired.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Just getting knowledge now that I didn't even know.
Like, you can say knackered or cream crackered.
Cream cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll all sit down and have a crew.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're getting this.
Oh, this is exciting.
So, yes, thank you so much. And
You guys.
goodbye to everyone on the stream. So thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you for coming and
Bye.
watching.